Hello guys, and welcome to my little channel. My name is Tosha Rae and you're watching ToshaRaeNailed. Today we are doing some fun nails on Jandy. I noticed that the bubble trend is really big right now. So we decided we would do kind of a bubble look, like a looking glass, and I had Jandy pick out a couple of fun things that she might want in her little windows. We're just using Young Nails regular hard gel in the clear pink, and I didn't leave too much of the application in this video. I did a couple nails, that way you can kind of see where we're going with it. Since this part's pretty basic, I'm just laying down a thin layer. I think I did 2 layers actually of the Young Nails hard gel, just to kind of protect her nail and give us a good surface to start our nail art on. Shortly here today, we're going to be doing my nails. I'm going to do something similar, I think. At least that's how I'm starting out the project. I went ahead and also did like 2 layers of Young Nails hard gel on my nails just to protect them. My nails are a real mess right now. I'm still waiting for them to grow out, which is taking forever, but that's the way it goes. And I do want to say, I know that the camera angle on this is really bad. I keep trying different places to hook my camera holder device to, and so we hooked it up somewhere different this time. We gave this a try, and then we ended up having to switch seats because I forgot that she needed to buy the gel heater thing, and it's plugged in. So yeah, I did think of somewhere else that I can hook it up to that I think will be the answer. I think I'm just going to drag another table over to hook it up to, and then I should be able to get it right where I need it. Well, you guys, it's a hot day outside today, so if you are out and about in Texas, drink your water, stay in shade if you can, and dress coolly. Try to get in somewhere air conditioned as often as possible. Just watch yourself. So the inspo for these nails kind of comes from a couple of different places. First, I've been like browsing around, of course, on the socials and looking for ideas to do for the Valentino meet and greet that's going on Saturday in Richardson at Nails Plus. So you should be there. And it's on the 29th of July, 2023. And I came across a girl named Jay. It's Jeigh over on TikTok, over on the TikToks. And I loved her nails that she was wearing. Hopefully she takes a picture of them and posts them on her page because they were really cool. And it really inspired me to do a window looking nail with some bubbles, some glass bubbles. And then as I was playing around with them, Jandy came by and saw my little nail swatches that I had done, and she's like, oh, I really like that. And she wanted to do the glass nails, bubble nails, with like a little peek through of some of the things that she loves. And that would be things like she likes cartoony fun things, and she's not big on, it doesn't have to be perfect. I think she's kind of like me. We both love little flaws and people's imperfections, and that's one thing I love about creating and doing nail art, is that you can kind of do it however you want, and it looks great when it's perfect and flawless, and the artistic creativity is just boiling over, and then it also looks fun when it's whimsical and cute and fun. Yeah, so I love that about nail art. And I love that it's tiny. I really like tiny, tiny things. So I'm just putting on a base coat here of, actually it's glitter bells. I forgot I did use glitter bells in this combination here. Yeah, so we're just using glitter bells on the bottom. It's a really pretty, super duper pale pink. And I really felt like, although I hadn't swatched this before, I felt like this background would really make the bubble nails pop. However, I will say, by the time we were done, we were both kind of like, I don't know, I feel like the black actually makes things pop a little bit better. So we did end up taking a couple of the nails and painting the background a little bit differently. So something to think about. You might want to color swatch before you do your bubble nails and see what kind of background you like best. Unfortunately, we get hair. In this house, we have several animals, so we love them. But yeah, their hair is like a magnet with any kind of nail product. We just go with it though. As we catch them, we pull them off. If we need to start over, we do. So I did decide that she needed at least 2 coats of this light glitter bells color. I will get the name of it and put that in my description here shortly. I feel like this color looks really, really good though on her skin tone. So I was real happy with that. And when you're using your glitter bells, I would suggest definitely going through and making sure that you cap all your ends. Now I went back through and just kind of spot checked the nails, and if I needed to add an extra coat, I did. I think there were only maybe, I want to say like 3 nails that needed a 3rd coat, and I'm not sure why, but maybe one of those coats was just a little thinner than what I did with the other nails. Then the last thing I would recommend that you do, go through and just take a look at each nail. If there's somewhere that needs a little bit of cleaning up, I just take a really thin little file and I clean it up a little bit for her. So to protect our base coat, I'm going to go ahead and add a thin layer of top coat here. We're using Madam Glam. All right, and then the first step that we're going to do is we kind of went through my jelly colors and my jelly or my glass colors and decided on some different colors that we want to use Now, I love playing with different colors, so we chose to go with different colors on the nails. I like really bright, playful looking nails. So, so we decided on, I want to say probably we used about 6 different jelly colors. And again, I'll list all the details in the descriptions. The jelly gels that I use, or the glass gels, is by Madame Glam and Valentino. I really like those two a lot. I prefer to work with, all the products. I prefer to work with the products that I like. I do have some, of course, products that I have tried in my short time as being a nail artist. And I have some that I just really don't like to work with. So, so I just kind of sit those back and save them because I just enjoy myself more when I work with product I really like to work with. And I'm just going through on each nail and kind of doing like a little, I'm going to call it a little window, like a little round window. And I'm kind of using different thicknesses for my window background here. I kind of just do whatever I think I'm feeling in that moment. And sometimes it's a really thin layer of jelly gel, and then other times it may have a little bit more texture to it. Now, I am not an artist whatsoever. In the schools that I went to, art class was not like something that they really pushed. So, I think the only art I ever took in school was a pottery, which I loved, and I did stay in pottery, I think, for 3 years out of my high school days. So yeah, I'm not an artist by any means. I really haven't practiced with different art techniques and this and that, other than just what I've kind of stumbled over through the years, which I'll always tell you if it's something interesting, but I'm not sure that I really even have any really interesting stories about any kind of artistic endeavors that I've been on. So the artwork that you're going to see me do is going to be very, very simple, very basic. I just kind of Googled cartoon images of different things that we decided we wanted to do on the nails. So I think we're going to do, Jandy really wanted a particular frog that she saw on Google Images, and it kind of reminded me almost of like an icon that you might find on your phone. Then we're going to do a fly. You'll see that. I thought the fly came out really good, which I was shocked because I actually didn't even look up an image of a fly. I just kind of was like, I have no idea. But he actually came out looking all right. I will say by the time I finished with them, I feel like his front end looked like his back end and vice versa. So we just decided to go with it and say, okay, well, he's facing a different direction than I intended him to. But he came out pretty good. We did 2 frogs. We did some happy faces and sad face because I just happened to have some stickers of that, and she likes those little stickers. And then we did a lily pad with a flower on it. She found another one that kind of looked like a little like a lily that she liked, and so we did that sticker. And we did a worm, which I think the worm actually started out as being a bee. It was what we were going with, but the yellow paint that I had, for some reason, it was changing colors whenever I put it on the nail. I guess it's just the color theory. It was just mixing that in that way. So the bee became a worm, which I'm really glad because I really like the worm better than I think what I would have been able to do with a bee. And trying to think, what else did we do? Oh, a chili pepper. And Well, those were my favorite. I can't remember the other ones right now. As we come across them, though, I'll be sure and point them out. Y'all, my memory is like usually spot on, like really, really good. I remember like an elephant. But lately, I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm just like with having the insomnia being so bad lately and then me just being really, really busy and everything. I feel like I'm just not remembering things like I typically would. This pink glass jelly that I put on her pinkies, and then also like that real, real pretty blue color, and probably the teal. Those might be my favorite backgrounds of the jellies right now. And we're just about to put some stickers on a few of these nails, and then we'll get to actually painting our little characters. And Jandy and I are still going to have a little pizza party tonight. I'll probably still end up staying up later. I don't know if we're going to, I'm not sure how long my nails will take. We'll have to see. I don't know what I'm going to, whatever I end up eventually going with. But yeah, I'll start that here pretty soon after I get this video uploaded and on its way and the pictures posted. And Jandy was just kind of going through some of the stickers we had and picking out if she wanted any of the stickers. I really needed my tweezers for this. Tweezers are one of those things that I seem to like not be able to find every single time I need them. I know I have bought several pair of them because I was like, that's one of those things I need more than one of, and I need to put them in some different places because I'm always losing them. But again, I could not find them. So, yeah, so we just went with what we had. But, yeah, that's one of those things I definitely recommend getting more than one of, for sure. And now we're just going in with our Young Nails hard gel in clear pink. And I really like this applicator for the gel. In most cases, it works perfectly. And I'm just taking my daughter tool just to kind of spread out the product. I still wanted to keep it in as much of a perfect circle as I could. I think we had one nail that the gel kind of got away from us and was kind of running everywhere, but honestly, it still came out perfect looking. We didn't have any problems with it other than it just got a little crazy for like a second. And I'm just going to use a little bit of the gel to kind of tack down some of the little flower appliques we had. And we had like a little leaf that kind of looked like a lily pad. So we're going to apply those. I think this nail here is the one that the bubble kind of got a little crazy on us. I really thought it was going to be disastrous, but it really wasn't at all. So yeah, so that turned out great. And if it is really frustrating you that you cannot see better than what you can, I am so sorry. I am well aware of it. I promise you, I am fixing the situation. Since I am a new vlogger, I just kind of feel like these things kind of come along with the territory in most cases. I don't know. I've never been trained or whatever on how to use a camera, how to video, how to take photos and stuff like that. So I kind of have to learn things the hard way for now. And yeah, this was one of those things I had to chalk up to, well, I tried a different position and it just didn't work out the way I was hoping it would. But like I said, hopefully we'll have that fixed for the next video. I didn't want to just trash this video, and I figured I'll go ahead and post it and let you guys see as we're doing things. I feel like you kind of still get the gist of everything as far as seeing the nails better and seeing like really detailed what we're doing. I will post some photos, and I'll definitely link any video I can of the finished product here, so that way you guys get a good look at it. I'll be honest with you too, I don't love these art paints that I got off of Amazon. They have a lot of colors in the box and they were super duper affordable, but the pigmentation is just not great. The application brush needs some work. Yeah, I don't love them, so I wouldn't recommend them. I guess I'll go ahead and list them in the description, but just so you know, yeah, I don't love them. If any of you nail artists are watching and you have a set of art paints for nails that you love, I would love it if you could comment or send me an email and recommend some, because I would definitely like to invest and have some better material to work with. I think in the meantime, what I've decided is in watching Kirsty Meakin's videos and knowing that she kind of knows what she's doing, what she's talking about, I'll probably go with some of her recommendations, and I'll do that. It's kind of a little bit more difficult because she is in another country, so what she chooses to go with might be a little bit different depending on what's most more available to her versus what would be more available to me. Side note, I recently added a Facebook account, and I don't know about you guys, but every time I get on Facebook, I see so much food, like advertising and just constant pictures of food, that I always get so hungry. Yeah, so I stay over there for a little bit, but then usually I end up having to leave because I'm like, okay, this is just making me hungry. And I'm definitely a comfort eater. And so, yeah, like finger foods, they always look so good on there. So I have to kind of stay off of the Facebooks. But if you haven't joined me over there, you should, because I do repost some posts that I like and whatnot. And I share a little bit more, I feel like, from other people over there as well as myself. So yeah, so if you aren't a member over there and you have a Facebook, come join me. As long as my device works, for Saturday, I will be vlogging and probably doing some TikTok live for the event with Valentino. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Plus, I plan on meeting several of the other nail artists that are that I'm friends with on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and whatnot. I plan on meeting them there. That'll be my first time to meet them, so be excited to do that. Now we're gonna go in just on a couple of the nails, and I wanted to, do a different background color and see if that made them pop any more or less. Something else that I wanted to mention and remind us all, including myself, whenever we're working with these gels, I do think it is extremely important that we try not to touch the gel with our fingers or get them on our clients' fingers. If we do, we definitely need to wipe it off. I have a really bad tendency to use my nails to kind of like wipe them off, which I really just shouldn't do that. I've got paper towel there, and I just need to use that, or definitely use gloves if I think I'm going to do that. Because the last thing we need or want is to develop an allergy to these gels. And for myself, I think having lupus makes me extra sensitive to developing allergies, and so I just shouldn't even be playing around with the idea of doing that. we're done with that, we're just going to go through and give these nails a nice top coat to really make them pop. And again, I'm using Madam Glam's top coat, which I love. And I'll go ahead here and insert some final pictures. You get up in the corner here, you can kind of take a look and see what we got on the nails. For bigger images or whatnot, just go to my Instagram and I'll have that stuff posted there as well, or Facebook or TikTok, wherever you prefer to go. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you guys had fun. And if you do these nails, please tag me. I'd love to see yours. Remember to hit like, subscribe, share, comment. I'd love to hear from you. All right, I'll catch you shortly.